Hey guys, it's Katy at scrappinkaty.ctmh.com, and I am here with day 19 of the COAPA Cutfiles 20 Days of Christmas. Now we have summer prompts, but I have been playing along with the Christmas prompts. So let's take a look at what I have to share after taking about a week off. So for today's prompt, the Christmas prompt is elves, and I chose the no peeking cut file from COAPA. So you can kind of see there's presents and then this little elf sticking out, and then it says no peeking. I left it on my Cricut mat to show you that I backed it with some adhesive sheets to make it easier to adhere down to my project. So in essence, it makes it one big, huge sticker. And all you do is you apply the adhesive sheet to the back of your project. The adhesive sheets come with two backings. So you're just pull off one of the backings and it gets adhered to the back of your project. And then the other one stays intact. And then when you're ready to glue it down, you just peel it off. And so that is how easy that is. I am going to remove this off camera so you guys don't have to watch that. Okay, so I have separated that from the Cricut mat, and then of course some of these are not attached, so I've kept those, as well as all the insides to these letters. You'll need them later. And then I have cut my base, which again I'm just using a white cardstock base. And then I have my photo. It's not a true 3x4, but it's pretty close. And it's going to go up there. Not sure if you know about that app that you take a picture of your tree and it inserts you a Santa in there so you can show your children or, you know, whatever the case may be. So this is Santa saying no peeking. And I want it high enough in this top right corner that my little elf face, that is also one thing you need to save, is the little eyes and eyebrows. So my little elf face can go here. And then I am just going to trace those presents on some pattern paper and then back this cut file with those. Now remember, because I used that adhesive sheet, it's going to be really easy to glue this down. And you can see that some of that adhesive sheet went ahead and peeled away when I was removing it from my Cricut mat, but that's perfect because that just gives you a starting point when you start peeling it off. So I'm going to go grab some pattern paper and let's back these presents. Okay, the good thing about using these presents, or backing these presents, is I can use scraps. So you may recognize some of these scraps from earlier in this little 20 days. I know I skipped some, but so I'm thinking I want to use the black and white, and then I want to use some browns. So I don't know if that's just a little bit too busy, or I may use this one. So that big one might have to be, so okay. Got a plan, got a plan. Okay, so this long one at the bottom is going to be this green one. And I am just going to take a pencil and cut around this. And then once you get it glued on, you may have to kind of do some surgery. And I definitely don't want that pattern paper showing behind the letters. So I've got that one. And then this middle one is going to be the black and white paper. And then the top one will do probably this little subdued one. Let's go ahead and just use the corner. Make it easy. Okay, so I'm going to get these cut with my scissors and then trimmed down to fit those presents. And then it should be smooth sailing from here. So let's turn this guy around and put him on our project. And you can see that I cut a little bit off my photo so it could go, so it wouldn't cover this cute little elf's face anymore. And I think that ended up being the perfect size. So like I said, you want to keep some of these pieces. So of course the N and the G, and I just want to peel off this backing and then get it adhered down. And then there are some insides, the elf's face, and then the inside to the P and the O up there. You want to make sure you keep those. And then if you're like me, you like keeping all the insides just because they could go on other layouts, especially something like no peeking or even the word no. So I had a bunch of scraps of this backing, and so they're in pieces. That's why it's not coming off in one fell swoop, is because it's kind of pieced together. Otherwise, the backing just peels right off once you can get it started. And I'm going to leave just a little bit of space between the I and the N. You can see here, these are all connected. I don't want to actually connect them, but I want them pretty tight so it doesn't look weird. And then I've got these O's and this P, or the O and the P. And so you just need to poke out the centerpiece, and I just need this little outline right here. So we've got no peeking, and then of course that little Santa app. And then I think I'm actually going to draw a doodle line around the edge of this layout, just with one of my black journaling pens, and then come in and add some embellishments. I don't know if I want to do sequins or if I want to do some stickers, maybe some stars. Okay, so I colored the letters in just with marker, and I wasn't very careful on that. I kind of wanted it to look juvenile, you know, kind of like the elf did it, if that makes sense. And then I went ahead and put some dots of liquid adhesive. Only because I am running out of my glue dots. And so I am just placing some of these red and green sequins where those little dots of glue are. And then pretty much that will be it. I'm leaving this little space up here just to journal slightly. And then I think I can also, maybe if I run out of room, I can journal maybe in some of these presents with either a white gel pen or some sort of pen that will show up. Other than that, I just need to kind of push them down, and this glue is like really quick drying. So it'll be dry here in just a second. Okay, so don't forget that this is day 19. I did miss quite a few days. Darn migraine. But I am playing along with today and then tomorrow. And then I am planning on kind of going back as time allows. It may not be before Christmas because I'm also doing the 12 days Christmas memories. And so, but I do plan on going back and doing those ones that I missed using those COAPA files. I'll leave links down below to everyone who's playing along. And then if you have any questions or you would like to purchase any of the things that I use, I'll leave links down to those as well. Thank you so much for stopping by and watching. I will see you tomorrow. And if you are looking for the 12 days of Christmas memories, make sure you subscribe and sign up for notifications because that video will be posted here shortly.